Hello everybody, how are you? Today I'm gonna present you about the vibrating screen in a stone crushing machine. So as you know that a screen have its own mechanical standards. So before I'm gonna present that the mechanical standard from the plate for every vibrating screen, you have to know about the coupling mechanism with electric motors. You're gonna couple your electric motor with the vibrating a screen with such a way. By the way, it's a very simple mechanism. It's a rubber type, it's a rubber completely. So you're gonna couple with this rubber coupling mechanism with the electric motors here. So the electric motor shaft is connected with the body of this vibrating screen mesh here. So electrical system is developed in the inside this electric motor here. So after electrical system developed under here, and there is a mechanical rotation, because the principle of the working mechanism of this electrical motors is in order to change the electrical power into the mechanical motion. So the mechanical motion from this electric motor is transferred to this body here by this coupling mechanism. So you're gonna use this coupling mechanism. It's a very important. The motor is 22 kilowatt, which is a star delta motor here. So you have to repair the standard electric motors in order to couple every system here, because the mechanical motion is developed inside this particular machine is in order to perform a certain function here. So now I'm gonna present you the inside meshes of this vibrating or inclined vibrating screen here. So the body, as you can see from this plate here, so it is an inclined vibrating screen. Its type is in a 3YK. It's a standard, so it doesn't matter, by the way, any kind. So the next thing in here is the vibrating size. By the way, it's a very important here. In every design, you have to know about the vibrating the screen size with length times width in or in centimeter. So you're gonna put your maximum length by width here. So in our case, this is in a 1,800 times by 5,400 So the vibrating frequency is 970 revolution per minute here. So we say that the maximum frequency, the maximum vibration takes place in this particular machine is 970 revolution per second here. And the inclined angle, as you can see from the system here, it is in the inclined position. It's not in the sloped manner. It's an inclined position. That's why the degree is very important thing. You can see from the plate here. It's a 15 degree, which is in the inclination angle, or in the inclined surface here. The other thing you have to know is, the maximum feeding size. It's very important how much it will feed. So in our case, the maximum feeding size is 400 which is 400 millimeters. So it's a very important thing. The rest thing is, the weight excluding the motor. Without including the motor, it is 8,715 kg. So excluding motor means, you gotta look here. This motor is doesn't inserted under the consideration when you can calculate the maximum weight of this particular machine here. So excluding motor means, as I can present it to you, the remaining thing is the motor capacity. You're gonna shift the motor capacity as you can design here. So in our case, the motor power is 22 kilowatt. The speed is 1,000 revolution per meter. It's the speed. So you're gonna calculate the power versus this particular speed, and you got this revolution per second. The remaining thing is the mesh dimension. The mesh dimension means it's the material dimension passes through this particular vibrating screen. The mesh dimension is, the first thing upper layer, the second thing middle layer, and the last thing is a lower layer. So the upper layer is 30 millimeter. So you're gonna take this as a very important thing, by the way, in order to produce a certain aggregate in a certain area. So the upper is in a 30 millimeter, the middle is in a 12 millimeter, and the lower portion is in a 5 mm. So this all about the plate standard the design is of this vibrating screen. So you gotta take every information from the body of a certain machine. So before you gonna understand the maximum capacity of a certain machine, you have to look, you have to overview about the plates, what the plate said that. So it's a very important thing, which is in a Shanghai Jianlik machinery. It's quality in China, so which this machine is fabricated in China. So everything is is available in this particular system. So don't forget, don't give any suggestion, any comment, and any verification before you're gonna look these plates. So plates have its detailed information about a certain machine, as you can see from this body here. So the remaining thing, as you can see, is the upper layer, the middle layer, and the first layer here. As you can see, this is the meshes, the upper layer, which is 13 mm. The middle layer, as you can see, it is uh, 12 mm, and the last layer is 5 mm, which is located under here. So it's a very important thing. Thank you. Don't forget, in order to get a detailed information about a machinery under a construction site, just give a subscribe and share for your linked partners here. Thanks.